Hey everybody, I am once again welcoming you to College Success and Career Readiness 100. I hope you enjoyed the class. I have some videos that I made last summer in the class, and I decided to leave them there because they're still good. It's just a different semester. So today I want to talk about the orientation module. So there is a handout there, and there is also a PowerPoint there. So there are some things in the orientation module which I want to talk about with you so that it will help you get through this module. The first thing is, the question on the handout is, what is a unit? And so what you need to know is that a unit measures time and money. So when you go to college, you pay by the unit. So our units are very efficiently priced as opposed to other schools. So when you're transferring, you want to look at how much is the course costing per unit. So for example, at USC right now, it's $1,800 per unit. So multiply that times 3, and that's how much you're going to spend. We're at $46 a unit, so we are very efficiently priced. And I like to joke that we're the Walmart of higher education because this is a really good deal. So another thing to keep in mind is that some classes are 3 units and some classes are 4 units. And a lecture unit is measured by units. 1 hour, 1 unit. A lab is 3 hours per unit. So that's an important thing to remember. How many units in a degree? 60. And it's made up of 3 parts: general education, a major, and your electives. The next question is, what's the difference between an AA and an AS? Is one better than the other? No, one is not better than the other, so you don't need to worry about that. And the GE requirements are different, and this is important to remember. We have general education requirements for an associate's degree. We have general education requirements for the Cal State University system. And we have something called the IGETC for the UC system, University of California and CSU. The IGETC stands for Intersegmental General Education Transfer Curriculum. That set of general eds goes both to the Cal States and the UCs. The difference between Cal States and UCs is that one is theory, that's the UC system. The UC system was developed for research, so it's mostly theoretically based. And the Cal State system was originally teachers' colleges, so it's more practical in nature. You can get the same degree at both colleges. However, the way the higher education system was designed is that the UCs originally offered research-based courses, and the Cal States were more practical. Now, you can get a business degree at both schools. It's a preference, and you can decide which culture fits you better. But that's an important thing to remember. Also on here, you need to look at your major prep courses. And we have a website called ASSIST. It's ASSIST.org. ASSIST.org is really the handbook to help you with your transfer. And so you can click on Mount San Jacinto College and Cal State San Bernardino and the major of psychology and see what courses you need to take, plus your general eds, okay? Now, if you transfer without your major prep classes, you won't get into the major at the college. So we call it getting into the College of San Marcos, but not the School of Education or the School of Business or the School of Journalism or the School of whatever it might be. So you have general eds and major preparation courses, okay? It's important to make sure that you do everything that's required. If you're not sure what major you want, you're in the right place. So hopefully this class will help you select the correct pathway to lead you down the path of success. I have another class called Integrative Career Life Planning, and that is developed specifically for career search, and we do resume writing and cover letters and follow-up letters and interviewing. So it's a separate course from this one, but hopefully you will figure out what pathway that best suits your needs, really, best suits your personality. So that's one of our goals. Some of the other questions on your handout have to do with transcripts. If you have transcripts, you want to send an official transcript into enrollment services, but you always want to keep a copy for yourself, because it's something that's really important to hold on to in case they get lost. I always tell people, they can burn down your house, they can steal your car, but they can't take your brain. So your transcripts are something that's like, you pay for your education, that's your brain. They can take material things away, but not your learning. So that's really important to keep. Now we have some other programs that are beneficial and you might be enrolled in them. One of them is EOPS, and that stands for Extended Opportunities Programs and Services. And another one is DSPS, which just changed their name and I can't remember what it is offhand, but it's for students who have different disabilities. And so that program is there to help you succeed. Some of the other things on our handout are types of probation, and there are two types, academic and progress probation. So academic probation is a 2.0 GPA or better, and progress probation means you are making sufficient progress. So you do not want to drop a lot of classes, okay? It's not a good idea. If you drop over 50% of your classes, you'll end up on progress probation. And so you could have a straight A GPA and still be on progress probation, and then eventually lose your financial aid. So you don't want to do that. It's a bad idea to withdraw from a lot of classes for that specific reason. A couple other questions on the handout are that if you don't pay for a class, you will get dropped. So you want to make sure and see if there's any extra fees associated with the class. For example, in my Integrative Career Life Planning class, there is a $40 fee for the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator and the Strong Interest Inventory. So they're required assessments. In this class, it's free because we're doing the Keirsey. But in the other class, we still do the Myers-Briggs. So there are sometimes additional fees. The book for this class is optional. I said that in another video. I would recommend that you buy it, but it's optional. So you can get through the class without the book. A couple other questions that I would like to answer for you are that to be successful, it's important to understand the terminology. We have something called the Golden Four. Okay, the Golden Four, you may hear somebody throw out. What's the Golden Four? It's the 3 English classes and the math class that you need to complete before you apply to transfer. Okay, Golden Four. So it's English 101, English 103, communications, and some form of math at the 100 level. When you transfer, it's important that you have the entire list of general education courses completed, but you generally apply to transfer a year ahead of time. So at the time that you apply, you want to make sure you have those Golden Four completed, okay? English 101, 103, communication 100, and a math class. Could be math 140, statistics, or it could be college algebra. But you want to make sure that you don't procrastinate, especially for those of you who do procrastination really well and leave English and math until the end. You want to get those done so that they don't hold you back, okay? So the important thing about this little orientation module is that you understand there are 3 different ed plans, and I want to make sure you're on the right one. If you intend to transfer someday, go with CSU or the IGETC. I know some of you say, I'm never going to transfer, and then you change your mind. So it's better to stick to a transfer general education plan and then go backwards, because everything that transfers goes back. Everything that's in the beginning for the AA does not move forward. Okay. I hope that's not too confusing. There is a PowerPoint, and there is the handout that I was just looking at as I was talking to you. And I put a little quiz on there at the end. Now the quiz is repeatable over and over and over. You can take it several times. So it's really just to test your knowledge. I want to make sure that you're ready to succeed with some of the things that are in the catalog that you don't always read. The college catalog is really important. It's online. And when you transfer, the course description is what the new college looks at, okay? So it's not necessarily the number. English 101 here could be English 52B somewhere else, English 36 somewhere else. So they go by the course description in the catalog. So lucky for you, the catalog's online, the schedule's online, the ed plans are online. So they're all possible to find, and I will have some attachments in our module that you can look at as well. So if you have any questions, it's really easy to text me. And if you want to email me, you can email me. And I usually get back to you like really quickly because I'm always on my phone, just like you probably. So just, you know, tell me what class you're in, because I have several classes, and I will get back to you. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks.